In 2003, there were 35 million Americans that were food insecure. In 2012, there were over 48 million individuals that were food insecure. So we've jumped over 10 million in the last decade in food insecurity in the United States. There's a stereotype that it's more of homeless populations or transient populations that struggle with food insecurity, but that's a myth. The majority of the people that we serve are housed and are more often at a middle income level or the higher end of low income than completely impoverished. Something we continually try to let people know is that it actually is people that probably live on your street or in your neighborhood that are using pantries. It's not just a certain section of the urban population that has food insecurity. It's a lot more common than we think. Most of the time, the food that we see donated to pantries or to other assistance agencies is shelf stable. It's non-perishable. Oftentimes that food can be things that are highly processed and not necessarily as nutritional as we would like to be able to give out to the people that we serve, and so oftentimes we have to find a way to balance the food donations that we receive with fresh product to make sure that we are handing out balanced nutritional items to everyone that we serve. We get a lot of canned items and boxed items donated. So canned items are great, but oftentimes we see high levels of sodium or sugar in items that are canned. And boxed items can often be some of those ready-to-eat dinner type products that often have a lot of unhealthy added items in them that just are not a sustainable way of eating because there's so many additives and preservatives. So those are the things that we get donated a lot of because they're easiest to give and often cheapest. Things that the people we serve love to have is milk and eggs, cheese, any dairy products, and then also fruits and vegetables, other produce that can really be a staple to people. The best way to have knowledge about the needs of organizations is to have a conversation with them because it changes. At one time during the month, emergency food distributor might say, we're really short of peanut butter and we need donations around that, or we need money right now because we have to go buy fresh items like eggs and milk. So the best way is to get connected, get a relationship, and have that conversation to find out what the needs actually are instead of just donating because something is on sale or because it seems like a good idea at the time. I think having that relationship and communication really opens doors to more knowledge and more engagement with the issues that are prevalent. We always talk about healthy food options as a way that we fight food insecurity. We can't just talk about general donations anymore. We have to be very firm in saying that we need to be able to give food insecure populations healthy food, well-balanced nutritional options, not just calories. We have to go deeper and make sure that we are fighting food insecurity with health.